Alright. Hello viewers, another beautiful day. Hope your five senses of work, health, and strength is good or excellent. Good. So, the Palworld saga continues. Says Palworld team respond to Nintendo's lawsuit denies patent infringement and validity. Says here the Japanese team behind Palworld Pocket Pair is working on its defense strategy against Nintendo accusation in the ongoing lawsuit. They are focusing on denying the validity and infringement of the patent that Nintendo has filed concerning Pokemon to defend their position. As we've seen, the long-awaited lawsuit against Pocket Pair has finally arrived for Palworld, but it doesn't focus on more obvious issues like like the design of certain creatures, where it would be hard to fight. Instead, the issue centered on patent related to gameplay that Nintendo has registered, which the team is accused of. And then it says these patents are registered recently, though some were registered before Palworld was released, and their registration has sparked some debates. Now, however, the issue has moved to a legal arena. The pure art and principle of other issues. Says here, as reported by Game Phrase, thanks to Insider Gaming, it appears that Pocket Pair is developing a defense strategy based first on invalidity of Nintendo's patent, and then arguing that Palworld does not infringe on these patents. This forms a sort of two-pronged defense. Says here, the question about the validity of the patent is particularly interesting. Pocket Pair counter argument is based on the existence of earlier games that use the same mechanics that Nintendo has patented. This is based on the pure art principle, which refers to any publicly available knowledge before the patent application is filed. Games like Rune Factor 5, Titanfall 2, and Pinkman 3 Deluxe are cited as an example where players can perform an action to release or capture a creature, or hit in a direction by press a button, which concerns one of the patent Nintendo has filed. Others, like the Arc, are considered because they allow players to change mounts, as well as Arcade and Riders of Icarus, which were released before Nintendo filed their patent in this area. If these arguments don't work, Pocket Pair plans to argue that Palworld does not infringe on Nintendo's patent, pointing out the vagueness of the terminology used in the documents. Terms like products that works on computers or computer programs are too broad and unclear to be understood precisely, and Palworld and Pokemon don't belong to the same genre of video games. Yeah, I think they got a good case here. I think Pocket Pair got a good argument here. By using other games to like that's the end of the article though. I think Pocket Pair got a good argument here, using other games to back up their argument that they don't infringe on Nintendo's. The thing with Pokemon and Palworld is this: Nintendo tried to play conservative with Pokemon, and they didn't go into certain arenas with it. Pocket Pair now, they came out with they didn't play conservative. They went all out. It's like Palworld is like a mixture of games. It's like one part Fortnite, one part monster catching, one part training, all of the above. So Nintendo, to me, bit off. Look like they bit off more than they can chew. And then they say, it says here in the argument, it says, if these arguments don't work, Pocket Pair plans to argue that Palworld doesn't infringe on Nintendo's patent, pointing out the vagueness of the terminology used in these documents. Yeah, that means Nintendo got to explain that stuff themselves too. And it says products that work on computers or quote, and then R and then comma again, and then computer programs, because computer program is in double quotes. It says product that works on computers, double quotes, or double quotes again, but inside the quotes is computer programs are too broad and unclear to be understood precisely, and Palworld and Pokemon don't belong in the same genre of video games. That is true. That is Pocket Pair got an argument there. They don't belong in the same genre because Nintendo tried to play conservative. Nintendo tried to play conservative with Pokemon, and Palworld didn't play conservative. Palworld took other games, like other game styles, and merged it into one. Merge it into one, and then yeah, the rest is history, and they have success with it. Where Pokemon didn't go on that side, that broad with their game. So yeah, good thing, like I told you guys before, good thing Pocket Pair made all the money they made so they can fight this. So this ain't gonna be no walk in the park where every time Nintendo files a lawsuit, they end up, they always come out victorious. No, this one is different. You got to explain, because it says products that work on computers. That's both in quotes. You got to explain that. Then it says or quotes again, and then in the quotes it says computer programs are too broad and unclear to be understood precisely. You got to explain that in court. So to me, they bit off more than they could chew. They bit off more than they could chew. They never, when I talk about the Wii U and matter of fact, I need to make a video on this. When I talk about the Wii U and why it's better than the Switch 2 and the Switch 1, it's the same thing why Palworld to me now is better than Pokemon now. To me, Palworld is better than Pokemon. Better than Pokemon because, Nintendo try to play conservative, and sometimes when you play conservative in video games, you kind of stop the growth on expanding your games. Palworld went all out with it, and it worked. So Nintendo got jealous of that, and plus there were other catching monsters and training games before Pokemon. So yeah, Pokemon ain't the first. So they got it's gonna be a nice little battle in court, man. So, and also Pocket Pair is standing up for independent developers too. Let's not forget about that. They're standing up for independent developers, man. So this case carry a lot of weight, man. And yeah, people are I think people on both sides of the fence is trying to see how this is gonna turn out. But Nintendo they tried to me this court case is like based on this court case is based on jealousy, based on jealousy and envy. Nintendo is jealous and envious of Pocket Pair. Period. I think Nintendo and their fans, they were jealous of Pocket Pair. That's why they filed a lawsuit. Yeah. So anyway, that's my thoughts on the whole thing. So I'll keep you guys in the loop on what's going on with this. Anyway, hope you guys enjoyed the video. Nice talking to you people again. Chris, no Star Wars and Star Trek thing. Borg, Dark Section. I'm gone. Peace. Whoa. Close it.